Hello everyone, and welcome to Tower of Heaven. This is a little Flash game that was released in 2009 that also has a standalone freeware version that you can download. This is one of my favorite indie games. It's one of the few indie games, I just play it occasionally. But yeah, I just wanted to show it to you guys, and I wanted to show you, really early indie games, see what they're all like. And I think this is a really good game with a really good soundtrack, so let's begin. Press X or down to advance this dialogue. What's this? Yet another soul seeks to scale my tower. Welcome, young one. Perhaps you do not realize the danger in what you are attempting. If you truly wish to ascend this tower and claim its reward, then make your way to those stairs with the arrow keys. When you reach such staircases, press X or down to enter them. To jump, press the Z button or the up button. To pause or to save the game, press the Q button. But be warned, I have no patience for slow workers. If you cannot reach the stairs to the next floor before time runs out, I shall smite you. May heaven grant you fortune. Alright, so here we are. At the base of the tower. So, as the game says, you can press Z to jump. I believe X is to interact with things, and the arrow keys move around. And that's about it. We're just playing as this little guy. I believe that this character's name is Eid. E-I-D. Yeah, and let's proceed to the next level. Now, scaling this tower won't be all that dangerous if it simply involves climbing stairs, would it? Then again, you probably expected as much. May heaven grant you fortune. Alright, so this is our first level. Yeah, so this is just a little platformer. It gets pretty difficult later, but very simple platforming as we begin here. Okay, there we go. There's the first room. Alright, that was close. That was close. You'll still have to prove that you're worthy of progressing further. And you'd better get used to proving yourself, believe me. Remember, you can save your game through the pause menu, which you can access by pressing Q. May heaven grant you fortune. Alright, so these are buzzsaws, which is really funny for a presumed, power to heaven. With presumed divine origins, and there's our first death. Whoa. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. I think if I time it right. There we go. I can do a little short jump. Make it through. What? You're still here? I've never had to do this, but in that case, let's make things a bit more amusing. Pick up that tablet in front of you. This is the Book of Laws. Within the walls of this tower, you must obey what it commands, or I will smite you. I will add new laws to this book when I see fit, so that you may be fairly tested of your ability. When I add new laws, all the old laws will still be in effect. You may view the laws at any time by pressing W. May heaven grant you fortune. Alright, so let's check the Book of Laws. The first law is, thou shalt not touch yellow blocks. So if we touch this yellow block, we die. Alright, so, yeah, so like I said, like I said earlier, this is one of my favorite games. It's had a strangely profound impact on me, in my, creative pursuits a little bit. I just think it really thematically resonates with me. We'll get into that a bit later, but just as an example of how much this game has impacted me, I used to have, on a really old Minecraft server years ago, I used to have this base. Oh, shoot. I used to have this base that would... that was a mountain that I built. I built a whole mountain from just off the ground. I think it was just in like a spruce forest biome. And that mountain, I wanted something special at the top of it. And I really liked this game, so I really liked... Okay, you're quite the persistent one, I see. Since this is so easy for you, let's add another rule. Thou shalt not touch blocks or walls from the side. This should be funny. Yeah, so that's number 2. So as I was saying, I had this mountain that I had as my base. And instead of, or not instead of, oh yeah, there's spikes right there. Spikes pop up. And so I wanted something on top of it. And because I really liked this game, and because I really liked using the purple blocks, I built a tower that was just basically like this. It ended up not having that much interesting of an interior, but I did build it. A tower all the way to the block limit, which is quote-unquote heaven. There we go. Yeah. So this pawn chooses to play with this game of death as its maker. Have fun with this new rule then. Thou shalt not walk left. So, if we walk left, we die. And if I could show this off, there's still more over to the left. Wonder what that could be. There we go. Secret 1 of 2. I believe this door takes us to the same place. Yeah, here we have a nice quiet moment before continuing onwards. You're smarter than I thought, but you don't know what you're getting yourself into. I will try to make your death quick and painless. Alright, so we can't touch the sides of the blocks, we can't walk left, and we can't touch yellow blocks. Those are our rules right now. So yeah, I almost finished with the story. At the very top of the tower, not sure what I'm supposed to do there, maybe go down. At the very top of the tower, because I was a really big fan of Persona 4 at the time, I'm like, Tower of Heaven? Let's put Heaven from Persona 4 at the top. So I rebuilt the... Oh, okay, there we go. So I rebuilt the entrance to the dungeon Heaven from Persona 4 at the top. And it was pretty accurate. And then I had some, like, floating islands up there that I never really ended up doing anything with. The mountain was still my base. And I never ended up migrating any of my... that actually scared me. I never ended up migrating any of my stuff from that mountain base over to the Heaven area. But I always really enjoyed... I really enjoyed building it. Yeah. Okay. Ow. That was so close. I realized I was running out of time right there. Okay. So, let's see if we can make it through this room. Also, just, like, listen to this music. This was, ow! As seen in the intro to the game, this soundtrack was composed by Flashy Goodness, who did the soundtrack for a couple of games. Most notably, I think, probably, is Rivals of Aether. Okay. And that's actually how I found out about this game, was through Rivals of Aether. There's a stage in Rivals of Aether, the first one, not the second one, that now exists. Not the second one, the first game. There's a Tower of Heaven stage, basically Battlefield. And it's a reference to both this game and also a similar game made by Dan Fernacey, who created Rivals of Aether, that called Super Smash Land, which is also in this, you know, really cute, cool Game Boy style. Is it this? Aha! There we go. There's secret number 2. Now we don't have to deal with finding any secrets for the rest of the game. Alright, you will fail sooner or later. You're no different from the rest, despite what you may think. Your reward is not meant for mortal hands. To claim it, you must first shred your humanity. I thus give you a new rule. Thou shalt not touch living things. May heaven grant you, well, you'll see soon enough. Alright, so now we can't touch yellow blocks, we can't touch blocks or walls from the side, we can't walk left, and we can't touch anything living. This is going to be a lot. Oh, I barely landed on that. No living things. Includes those plants. Includes these vines, it includes those plants at the bottom, and it includes this butterfly. The butterfly also makes an appearance in Rivals of Aether. There we go. There is no chance for you, no reward. This tower extends to a place beyond your reach. Defying me will only bring you closer to your demise. But if you're so sure of yourself, henceforth, thou shalt no longer check the rules. Yeah, that's not really much of a law. I was checking them just to show them off, but it's not really like that's important. Okay. There we go. Forward, make sure not to walk left and just jump. Ooh, in this part. This part always trips me up. Ow! Buzzsaw. Of course, I had time to react to it the first time. Oh, because I could see it pause beforehand. Okay, so there's a little story about when I was playing this game for the first time. Not the first time, but one of my earlier playthroughs of this game. See these blocks? They all have different, randomly generated powers on them. Or powers. Randomly generated patterns on them. And I don't remember exactly what I called each of them. Shoot. But take this one that I'm standing on right now. I always thought that looked like Grimace from McDonald's, so I always called it the Grimace one. That's a Grimace block to me. Like, there's another Grimace block. This one that I'm standing on right now, I always called that the Vortex. One of these yellow blocks, that one on the right. This one that I'm currently standing on, I always called it the Flower. And then this one that I'm standing on right here, I always called the Eagle. I think there's another one that is similar to the Grimace. Shoot. Yeah, there's another one that's similar to the Grimace, and I don't remember exactly what I called that. Yeah, that one. That one. Yeah, this game is difficult, but similar to, like, Celeste, where it is incredibly difficult and you're dying a lot, I don't really find it frustrating, unless I get, like, to the very end of a room, just because there's so many checkpoints in it. Like, there's so many checkpoints every, like, couple of, like... Every level has a checkpoint before it. Every time you die, you go back to the beginning, and you have infinite lives, so it's not like it's like... Oh. So it's not like tense, it's just sort of how quickly can you get through the room. Okay. Yeah, I absolutely love the music in this game. It's like taking Game Boy music and like expanding it. Yes! Haha! How dare you? How dare you continue to live? Is it merely to spite me, you damn fool? Those covetous enough to seek my reward deserve only fiery torment. You will share that fate soon enough. Alright, so this is still a level. But it doesn't look like we can actually make it to those stairs. Yeah, there's a plant there. What are we supposed to do? Well, I mean, this window looks a little different, so maybe we go out here. I can stand on it. The Book of Laws shatters. Alright. So now, we're not bound by any of the laws, except for the yellow block law. That'll still kill us, which is kind of weird. But also, look at this background. Look at how beautiful this background is. Ah! I'm just taking the music for a sec. Damn, that is beautiful. In all of its 8-bit Game Boy chiptune glory. Buzzsaws always mess me up. There is openings in them, I just can never remember where they are. Alright, we got a flower, eagle, grimace, eagle. Standing on a grimace right now. We got an eagle. I don't remember what I called that one. I don't know. It's making me think of moss, so I guess I'll just call it moss. We got vortex. We got flower, grimace, eagle. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe if I jumped up there and went in between the buzzsaws moving apart, that would work. Oh. Yeah. I don't think touching living things will kill me now either. I'm pretty sure. That seems like a... I mean, obviously that wouldn't kill me normally, so I don't think that that would still apply as a law. Yeah. Yeah, the reason I like this game is just because it works as like, yeah, it has themes of defiance to it, working hard at something and trying over and over again until it finally works out for you. And I can really get behind those themes. I've used a lot of those themes in my own writings. Especially with like trying to disprove divinity. There's the moon. I believe in perseverance above a lot of other things. Let's just take a nice rest here. Alright. We're at the top, I think. Butterfly. You emerge bearing riches. So empty and useless this was. Is there nothing left in these walls? Were the fruits of this place truly so rich? Then I am content, and the tower worthless. One must prize do I bear upon ye. Thou will go this far, but no further. May heaven grant you fortune. Farewell, traveler. I saw the traveler make his way toward the monolith, that thin gash amidst the clouds, an open seam between heaven and earth that eluded the eye of God. Or perhaps it had not. Perhaps it beckoned from one realm to the other, wedded and ruled as one. For look how clean it splits the horizon twain. A tower of heaven. Journal of an unknown traveler. There it is. Tower of Heaven. Didn't even take 20 minutes to beat. Just so short and sweet, and just a game that, you know, I like going back to when I'm feeling uninspired, or I'm feeling like I don't really like what I'm making. It's just a game that I come back to and sort of play to refresh myself. And I really like it for that. Game complete. Let's see what our results are. We got... Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess I got no completion time. My recording says about 20 minutes, so. 41 deaths, both of the secrets. And I can hit X to return to the main menu. Yeah, and that's it. I just really like how this game manages to tell a nice, coherent story with a lot of interpretation, in just such a short runtime and so simply. It just works really well for me, and I really appreciate what it does. But yeah, that's about it. If we want, we can go into speedrun mode, but that just sort of... Yeah, that's just the game again, but fast. But as quickly as you can do it. Yeah, just the game with a timer on it, so not really that important. Not something I really want to show off in this video. So yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button if you would like. Subscribe to my channel if you want to. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.